Recently, I did a quick search on YouTube, and to my surprise, it seemed like everyone was finally learning to not only love, but accept AI. After years of being afraid because of stupid films like The Terminator, 2001: A Space Odyssey, and the Will Smith thing, I couldn't believe how positive the reception had become.
Wow, are those flowers for me?
Yes, they are. I also brought you some chocolate.
Thank you. You can put them at my feet.
I saw little AI being used to win art contests, write books, respond to emails, and even help write music. With all this good press, you can imagine how my heart sunk when I came to realize that AI had not made any headway in the only art that matters: food. Was there a reason that people kept computers and sandwiches apart? Is there something I can do to fix that? Today, we find out. And I wasn't just gonna ask it, I was gonna put it to the test. What kind of test? Make a recipe up on the spot and I'll cook it. The only twist? The recipes had to include 2 ingredients that don't usually go together. That way I knew our guest, Chat GPT, wasn't copying off of someone else's work. So today, join me at my fun little dinner party with my best friend computer, 3 judges, and me, the master chef.
Whoa! Let's start with the chocolate spaghetti. Half of this. Bada bing. I forgot I wanted to do this last. It did say, do this in a saucepan. We're gonna combine in this guy. About half a cup of warheads. Bada bing bada. Combine melted butter, and then chili powder and garlic powder. I'm gonna say it, that's not nearly enough butter. This just is not. Kind of feels like a massive waste of ingredients. It just kind of came back to little globs of. Maybe if I had like poured it over the top. Chips are done. Hostess Snowball and Slim Jim soup. That reads. All right, we have sauteed the onions and garlic, chicken broth. I hate this. Soup. Unfortunately, the Hostess Slim Jim soup had to be disposed of because when I tried to take the cap off of the immersion blender, I almost vomited from the aroma, and the whole house is ruined with a stink right now. So we're not gonna feed that to people. Getting started on our fruit cocktail and pickle salad. Fruit cocktail. Half a cup. That's not hardly any. It's like a quarter to me. Tablespoon. Combine. Done. With each of the completed recipes plated and ready, it was time for the judges to give it a try. Wow.
Oh.
The salad is a great way to use up canned fruit cocktail and add some zing with chopped pickles. The honey and apple cider dressing should add a tangy sweetness that balances the flavor of the fruit and pickles. Enjoy.
I actually can't handle this.
What is the dish called? I don't approve.
Okay.
Why are there onions in here?
There's onions.
Nuts.
I don't know if this is closer to a ceviche or dog food. I want my appetizer.
Give a number.
I gag easy, so the fact that I didn't gag or nearly throw up from this, I'll give it like a 4.
I feel the opposite. I feel like the smell alone is just terrible. I literally would give this a 1. I would never eat this again.
2.
Despite hearing good and bad reviews on the food, I was confident in the next recipe.
Oh, good. Why is it green?
Fruit roll up.
I don't like that.
It was kind of fine toward the beginning, but then something's burnt. Something's smoky.
Something's off. And the chips are delicious. You did something to them. There's a lot of salt.
I'm just not sure what this glaze is.
Glaze is a
balsamic
adjective. I wouldn't use it. Fruit roll up and salt. And
corn tortilla chips. I like just the chip part.
Not sour at all. Is there an excessive amount of salt in warheads?
A 4. Is that poop?
The best part of the warhead chips were just the chips without the warhead.
Yeah.
So I think as far as the dish goes, that's a 0. Could have just bought a bag of chips.
The entree was, the secret ingredients were Hostess snowballs, the coconut marshmallow, and Slim Jims. However, it asked me to make a soup, and the soup was so rancid smelling that I was gagging and I almost threw up, and I had to dispose of it.
Oh, well, these are just gosh darn ink noodles.
These look like
Yokosoba.
you made us this once.
No, this is something else.
Oh, wait, this is dessert.
Today we have, can't tell you.
It smells like hot chocolate.
What does it taste like? Like a lot of butter.
Butter chocolate noodles. I'm into this.
Not terrible.
It just lets you enjoy a good noodle.
Something about it makes me really uncomfortable though.
I think it's the texture. The noodles.
This was the first dish I made, so I had to reheat them in the microwave.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry.
This is delicious.
I just want to know what that, because it can't just be chocolate noodle.
Yeah.
It feels oily. But maybe that
It's butter chocolate powder. 'Cause that's like good chocolate.
the noodles are too thick.
Bad call.
Yeah.
Seems to disagree.
I
No
feel
such
like
thing as a noodle too thick for a noodle head like me.
No! No!
This one is a 3.
The noodles are cooked to perfection. The sauce is just
Let's
elegant. Exquisite.
You're just a
9 out of
sick
10.
freak.
9 out of 10.
I feel like overall these recipes weren't challenging.
Would you say you are more or less concerned about artificial intelligence taking over the world now that you know that this is what it thinks food is?
I'm more concerned they're gonna open a restaurant.
I was convinced this was a real pasta.
It is.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to eat here again. If they made a restaurant, like a robot restaurant, I wouldn't eat there.
I would hope the head chef doesn't tell him to make an appetizer out of warheads and tortilla chips.
Wait, shouldn't the robot be making it?
It's close enough.
We don't have a robot.
Oh.
Well, I guess it's really true what they say. AI cannot come up with a recipe based on 2 ingredients that don't normally go together very well. At least now we know.